Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Last time, we had a lot of fun learning about and taking out every single Special Heartless and Mushroom Heartless in the game. This time, we start our final cleanup of the remaining challenges left to us. And the first thing we're going to do is we're heading back into our Gummi Ship. There are 2 more trophies we need to get related to the Gummi Ship. First and foremost, though, I'm going to take a moment and let's see, where is the part I'm looking for? The drill. Yeah, this thing is a massive drill. Let's see if I think if I just take the whole thing, move it back a little bit. Now let's... Okay, we're gonna remove a couple pieces. And now we've got a big old drill on the front of our ship. It's a weird cosmetic, but it also does do a little bit of damage to enemies you run into. It's silly, but I like it. And I think we can't add any more weapons. Yeah, 2 main weapon gummies, but we're going to take a moment, since we've got several mid-sized lasers here. Let's put some large lasers in their place. Yes, and haha, that seems fun. And I think, we've got a reasonable amount of regular cannons. I think we'll stick with what we got, although I am going to replace this one just so we've got them all white ones, because aesthetics matter. And that should be it for what I want to do with this, unless actually we have no more of these cannons. Yeah, we've got the best cannons we can put on our ship. So there we go. Take a look at our Vesper team now. Let's go ahead and... Oops, I did not mean to remove that. That happens to me all the time. There we go. Now we can exit out. Save that. Now, we have to do a few more Gummi Ship flights. We need to kill some more of the ships out in the routes, and we need some more blueprints. Right now, we have 24 total blueprints, and there are 48 of them in total. Now, thankfully, we don't need to get all 48. You did on the PS3, but again, PS4 onward, they fixed that. You just need to get 30 of them. So, we have 1 remaining blueprint we can get from Geppetto, 10 remaining blueprints from rank 3 missions. Every world's rank 3 mission gives one. We got the one for Traverse Town. And 13 can drop from ships that you fight along the routes. They just have a random chance to. So, I am going to take the long route from End of the World back to Traverse Town. Let's start our flying, and I'll cut in when something interesting happens. See you in a moment. And hey, flying from Halloween Town back to Wonderland, I accidentally took the warp. I meant to fly to Agrabah. We got Flying Ace, which is for shooting down over 2,500 Gummi enemies with our Gummi Ship. And we're not done. We still need some more blueprints. So I'm gonna take the longer route, switching back around to Traverse Town. See you shortly. Well, we've arrived back at Traverse Town, and we haven't gotten the trophy yet. But I got a good feeling about this. Why don't we head over to Geppetto and see if we've earned his final creation? I'm hopeful we have. Talk to Geppetto. Oh, wrong button. Ah, Sora, look what I've cooked up this time. Obtain the Hyperion. And we get Gummi Ship Collector for obtaining 30 or more Gummi Ship blueprints. The Hyperion is for defeating at least 5,000 Heartless and having all 6 summons. Does he say anything else new now? If Pinocchio becomes a real boy, I'm sure he'll be just like you. Not like Donald, who stands on the table. How rude. Yeah, when we arrived at Traverse Town, I noticed we had 29 total blueprints. So we got our 30th from Geppetto. That's kind of awesome. I wish I could have planned that, but it just happened. So that is going to do it for gummies for this playthrough. There are 18 more blueprints we could get. I could fly between various routes until they eventually drop. I could do mission 3s, but I don't find that interesting. So we're not really gonna mess with that. Instead, it's time to head into our item workshop and put all the item grinding I did last episode to use. We can finally make the EXP earring because we have those Serenity powers. Go ahead and make that, and make our last item here, the ribbon. And we get Synthesis Vet for synthesizing 30 types of items. 30 of 30, pretty cool. But that felt a little underwhelming. Was that really the last thing you could make? Nope. Go back in once you've made 30, and there are 3 new things we can make. A Fantasista, a weapon for Donald, which takes 3 Fury Stones, 3 Power Stones, 3 Mithril Stones, and 5 Energy Stones. Let's make that. A 7 Elements, which takes 3 Blazing Stones, 3 Frost Stone, 3 Lightning Stone, and 5 Dazzling Stone. Yeah, they put it on hard here. We got to get 5 Energy Stones from the Stealth Soldier, 5 Dazzling Stones from the Jet Balloon. They were mean. So, make that shield for Donald. And then finally, the Ultima Weapon. 5 Thunder Gems, 5 Mystery Goos, 3 Serenity Powers, 3 Stormy Stones from the Neo Shadows, and 3 Dark Matters. But Dark Matters don't drop. You can't buy them. You can only find Dark Matters in chests and craft them. So, we need to make 2 more Dark Matters. Where is it? There it is. Thankfully, we have plenty of Lucid Shards, Gales, and Mithrils. So synthesize that. And there we've got it. Now, it's time to make the Ultima Weapon. And we get Synthesis Master for synthesizing all items. So, fun little story. I played Kingdom Hearts a bunch back on the PlayStation 2 when I first had it. And I would do a lot of things. I would, fight all the enemies, fill out the journal. For whatever reason, I never made the Ultima Weapon. Many years later, when my wife and I got together and I introduced her to Kingdom Hearts, it became one of her favorite games she'd ever played. And she decided her first playthrough, she was going to do literally everything. And she's still exceedingly proud to this day. She crafted the Ultima Weapon before I ever did, even though I was the one who introduced her to the game. Now, since then, I've played the game several times, and I've crafted it myself. But yes, my wife, who I introduced the game to, made the Ultima Weapon before I did. So let's look at our new weapons. Fantasista. It's cool looking. Look at all those glyphs floating around it. And it improves his MP by 3. That is incredible. Now, it's got, like, no strength, but that's fine. Sure, Donald whacks people with his stick occasionally, but we want him to have MP for this. And Goofy, this is a weird one. It also focuses on magic, raises his MP by 3, and drops his strength by 11. It's not my favorite shield, but it looks cool. All those different elements kind of gather together. We might as well give that to him so he can, you know, have a little more MP and show it off. Also, let's look at what we crafted. The ribbon reduces all elemental damage by 20%. So it gives you fire, ice, lightning, shadow. It's pretty useful. Since they don't have status effects in this game, that's what they had to do for the ribbon. And an EXP earring. This is just a flat 20% increase. Unlike the ring, which increases your MP, and the bracelet, which reduces strength and defense, this does nothing to your stats. Oh, whoops. I gotta remove one of his things. We'll get rid of Berserk. So I've given all the EXP stuff to Goofy, because we still have levels to earn. And it's finally time. Sora, you get an ultimate weapon. Now, take a look. Divine Rose has been our most powerful Keyblade with strength of 13, though it doesn't improve our MP at all. And Diamond Dust has improved MP by 3, but strength is 10 less. The ultimate weapon, 14 strength and 2 MP. So yeah, it's 1 less MP than Diamond Dust, but look at that attack power. There is no Keyblade that hits as hard as the ultimate weapon, and the 2 MP is a nice bonus. Also, added benefit, it is the longest reaching Keyblade. Yeah, even more so than the Pumpkin King or the Metal Chocobo that clips down into the floor. And look at our weapons there. All the stuff we crafted. I'm so happy. Donald's MP gauge is ridiculous. Now, we have a lot of money. Because of all the grinding we did for the special Heartless and just synthesis materials, we have over 50,000 money. Why don't we spend some of it? Let's go over to the item shop. Who's in charge today? Oh, hey, Louie. Hey there. What do you want? What am I supposed to ask? Oh yeah, do you want to buy or sell? I'm here to shop. So I'm going to... I have no need of Orichalcums. I have everything crafted I need. I'm going to buy every weapon that I haven't bought yet. I just want one of everything. Sure, it doesn't matter. We're not going to equip them. But I've got to have it. I'm a completionist. I need everything. Look at that. We still have 34,000 money left. If you are low on money, you can sell off any of these things that you don't really use, like your equipment that aren't as important. And go all the way down to the arts. So we've got 2 fire arts. Sell 1. We've got 3 blizzard arts. Sell 2. There is no reason to hold on to more than 1 of these. And for some reason we have 3 arrow arts. I'm not entirely sure how I got multiple. I thought I only did that once, but hey, it is what it is. Mystery mold, which we got from the black fungus. It sells for 3,000 money. I'm going to hold on to that, though. That's a badge of honor. Pretty stones, though, those can be sold. And then you can actually sell your mithril shards and mithrils. You can't sell any other crafting ingredients, but you can sell these. I don't see a need to. We still have 35,000 money, and we have nothing to spend it on. I could buy accessories we don't have, but there's no real purpose. I'll go ahead and show you, because, I mean, hey, why not? So, a lot of the basic stuff, they kind of add a few more things as you go along, where the fire rings, then Fyra rings, then Fyraga rings, then these are the big ones. Fyragun Band, Blizzagun Band, Thundergun Band. These are pretty good. Like, if you wanted to, you could have bought the Blizzagun Band to fight against the Ice Titan, but, I mean, we had stuff that served that purpose already. There's no need for it. What the heck, though? You know what? We got money to burn. We have no reason not to. I'm gonna make sure I've got at least one of everything. Chaos Ring. Good name for that. They don't serve any purpose, but why not? Oh man, I don't have enough money to buy the very last one. I'm not gonna grind money. That'll happen naturally as we level up a little more. That is too funny. Next, we're not done in Traverse Town. We want to head over to Merlin's house. I'm ignoring you guys. And you can now super glide across. You can't make it the whole way, but you can glide to the very last platform without having to do the jumping, and I love that. Head in here, talk to Merlin. You're becoming a real sorcerer. Here's something for your effort. We get the Dream Shield. This is for getting... Oh, I'd better get busy too. This is for having one of each of the White Mushroom spell arts. And it's actually the shield from the Dive to Heart at the beginning of the game. The stats aren't that great. It improves his MP by 2, which is still less than... Wait, raises max MP by 2? This says raises max MP by 3. Hang on. The Dream Shield is coded wrong. It says raises max MP by 2, but it only raises it by 1. That's actually kind of hilarious. But, I mean, hey, if you wanted to equip it and have him wield the shield from your dreams, you can. We're gonna stick with the 7 elements. And now, we are done in Traverse Town. For now. Where's that save point? Let's hop out and head to Olympus Coliseum. Yes, it's finally time. We could have done this before we made all the Heartless in the world stronger, but because we didn't, we're now level 72 with the Ultima weapon, and we are going to take on the Hercules Cup time trial mode. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and keep Goofy with the EXP gear on, just because I want us getting as much experience along the way as we go. Let's go back in and do this.
Nothing to it.
I decided, rather than cut ahead, I'd keep the battles in just at double speed, because some of these went so fast, it was hilarious. I mean, heck, we actually defeated Cloud without him doing his limit break. Now, we do have a couple finishing moves that we haven't shown off because we've earned them in leveling. One of them is... Oh, come on, do it. Oh, and it's not going to give me the opportunity, is it? Come on. Let me get him. And, of course. There we go. That's Blitz, where you leap forward at him. We also do Ripple Drive, where... didn't show it off. You kind of do a little area of attack around yourself. And Sora learns another one, Gravity Break. We don't need to do that again. So, Gravity Break has a 30% chance of unleashing a gravity-based finishing combo attack that deals damage equal to a percent of the target's HP. This is kind of a cool one, and it looks really neat. It's another AoE one, like Ripple Drive, that kind of hits all the enemies around you, but especially if they have a lot of HP, it does some really good damage. We could tackle the solo and time trial for Hades Cup, or at least try for the time trial, but I'm not going to do that right now. Instead, I think we are heading back out, and we're going to go prep for something special. Yeah, we're cutting this off here. Next time, we're heading to Sandy Agrabah to, see what new thing is there. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to click like and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time.